Alex Pereira says that when he got face to face in the octagon with Sean Strickland, he got woken up. He got scared and he was woken up by that. Now logically that would mean that he was asleep prior to him being woken up by the Strickland stare. It's like the Kubrick stare, but you're actually gonna get hurt. But he got woken up by the Strickland stare. Now that means that he was asleep prior to that. Now metaphorically, he's asleep, not literally. That means that he's not tense, that he's relaxed, that he's too relaxed. It's okay to be loose, it's okay to be relaxed, but if you're too relaxed, you're too loose. It's almost like you're not on point. It's almost like you're not really reacting to things because you're too relaxed. For you to be able to react well, you need to be a little bit relaxed. But if you're too relaxed, you don't see the shots coming. If you're too tense, you don't see the shots coming. Right? And he's not tense, he's too relaxed. And this strengthens the argument that Alex Pereira does have a tendency to relax a bit. He does have a tendency to be overly confident, that he doesn't really take the moment seriously. He's going in there like it's a sparring session. It is not. And if you are asleep, going up into a fight, that is a recipe for disaster. And I don't think I'm overly analyzing things here. I think that Alex Pereira being a little bit too relaxed, being a little bit too confident, because what he said was that I hear him talking about nothing, just a fart. He's talking but he's not saying anything. It doesn't mean anything. It's nonsense. He says that made him sort of feel like, oh, this is just a bomb or something. And when he got face to face with Sean Strickland in the octagon, he got scared. He got really scared. And that was his best performance. When he got shook, when he got scared, when there is a threat in his mind, and even he said this, that this guy is going to kill me. That mentally gave him a kick in the behind. That like, this guy can put you out, this guy is trying to kill you out there. That woke him up. Alex Pereira is a very interesting guy. And he said that is the last time that he got scared going up into a fight. And then he gets the first round finish in under 2 minutes. Incredible. Really, really incredible. That was his best performance to date. Do not tell me that his best performance was against Adesanya. He lost a lot of rounds in that one. And when he said that was the last time that he got scared leading up to a fight, that told me one thing. That Alex Pereira really does have a tendency to be a bit relaxed. In my opinion, his worst performance was against Adesanya. That is my opinion. And I feel like in that moment that he got a little bit too confident. I spoke about this, and what I said was that imagine the confidence that you would have if you not finished. If you won against a guy, one of them you knocked out. On the other one, on the first one, was a decision. Imagine the confidence that you would have. Luke Rockhold beat Michael Bisping early on in his career, and he became overly confident to the point that he lost the fight. Imagine if Alex Pereira beat a dude twice. Imagine his confidence. Imagine the level of confidence that he will have leading up to the fight. Maybe he does get a little bit too relaxed. Maybe that does make him a little bit too unworried. And if you are going up in a fight where you are asleep, that is very dangerous. Especially going up against Sean Strickland or Adesanya. I do think that in the first round, the reason why Alex Pereira was rocked, it's because he was asleep. The confidence that he had lulled him into a sense of security that he is going to win this fight no matter what happens. That analysis is only found here. That mental analysis is only found in here. I'm just trying to advertise myself right now. But when you have a win over a guy, 2 wins over a guy that's the middleweight champion, on his way to become the greatest middleweight champion, and you have 2 wins over him in a sport where he was 110-4, and you have 2 wins over him in that sport, the confidence that you would have, I think it lulled him into a bit of like a baby. It lulled him into a sense of security where it's safe and that when he got rocked, that woke him up. I think that is what woke him up. And there is that mentality from Pereira where if he sees that the time is ticking, his motivation is amplified. His motivation goes up whenever the deadline is close. And I think you guys, some of you could relate to this. Because if you have a deadline and it's just in 2 minutes, or it's in 59 seconds, there is that motivation to pull the trigger. Leon Edwards had the same thing. That motivation increases. The motivation will be amplified when the deadline is a lot closer. Like Leon Edwards, like Pereira. When his coaches told him, you gotta get him, it's now or never, 5 minutes to make your dreams come true. That amplified his motivation to finish the fight, to win the fight, because he's losing. Quite obviously, he's losing. He's being outclassed. You do not want to be on another Adesanya highlight of you getting jabbed and leg kick and pitter-pattered. You gotta pull the trigger, and that is what he did. And he became a champion. Now he's bull riding. He met GSP. And I feel like this could tell us something leading up to a Pereira fight. I think that Pereira does have a tendency to underestimate his opponent. To think that he can beat this guy because he already beat him, or he can beat this guy because he's an absolute nobody and I'm the king in this division. I think that will make him unworried. I think that will make him a bit too relaxed. And if he's a bit too relaxed, he will have his worst performance because that is what you saw in the Adesanya fight. But when he is awake, when he is shook, when he has that feeling that this guy will come for me and he will take everything that I've worked for, that is when his pupil goes up. It goes bigger. And we've seen what that does to Alex Pereira. Go ask Sean Strickland.